It starts with a wizard, he's old and he's wise, and though he is small, there is strength in his size. The Goliath from the west, he's not smart, but he's strong. The Flagon Slayers, this is their song. Now the warlock, he's lost all the memories he had, 'cause to deal with a demon went seemingly bad. And the druid on his quest to save the shadow plane, when you hear tortured souls, you'll remember his name. They're the Flagon Slayers, and this is their song. They're the Flagon Slayers, the adventure goes on. The cleric, she heals in the light of the moon. She wants to find purpose, it'll come someday soon. Then the rogue draws his sword, metals clashing again. When it comes to a duel, he will always win. They're the Flagon Slayers, they drink and they fight. They're the Flagon Slayers, by day or by night. They're the Flagon Slayers, and this is their song. They're the Flagon Slayers, the adventure goes on.
Hey!
Ravioli or dumplings.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Flagon
Slayers.
Gosh dang it, Hunter. I will mute you. Do it. Hi, everyone. Sorry it's been so long, but we're back.
Jacob, would you say it's been a while?
I would say it's been a while. I'd say
Thank
that, yeah. So, if it's been a little bit.
Check
so,
audio because of the fact that it's been so long, but keep going.
Yeah.
You're good.
audio check.
Audio check.
We couldn't have done that before, but, you know.
No, we're good.
We're professionals. Anyway, we've been doing this for almost 4 years. We know what we're doing. That's crazy. It's 4 years. It's 4 years in September.
For real.
Know.
That's insane.
December 13th.
Exactly. It's crazy. I
It's
hope
absolutely insane.
That's a month from now, so we might actually be live. Probably not.
Oh my god. We should
Anyway.
do like a special.
If we do a special, yeah, I need to get us into the game. Hi, everybody. I hope you've been enjoying your weeks off since we last played. Baldur's Gate 3 has come out.
Hey.
Play it if you haven't. I wish I could. Anyway.
Most of us have seen Barbie and Oppenheimer.
Oh, good movies. Anyway, hi. The group is in a tunnel going to the Underdark, getting ready to get a Staff of Lolth back from something. You don't know what, you don't know who, but it's there.
Does everyone remember what they did last time?
We've discussed this. Murder hoboing is allowed but frowned upon.
It's not the whole
Who's
group,
gonna
right?
stop
It's
us?
just-
Myself and Zach went down to scout ahead.
Animus and
And
Cirrus.
I know there were
Anzu,
some switch ups with Linares, but Anzu still wasn't supposed to come, right?
Thea,
Correct.
and Zygon were all in wherever, and then Linares came back to Iman, told you guys that we were going to the Underdark, and I think Linares decided just to bring Anzu anyways. Thanks.
Oh, okay. I must have missed. Or I forgot.
If that's not what happened, it is now.
It's
We
canon.
have been
Rewrite your fan page, nerds.
the Flagon Slayers for 5% of our lives.
If we got a Wikipedia page, I'd lose my mind. I might look into doing that.
That'd be such a waste of somebody's time.
Well, we talked to Cornelius last time. Sirius and Animus talked to Cornelius last time.
He's having the reverse problem where he normally calls you by your character names, now he's calling your characters by your names.
Yeah.
It happens.
And then he said Cornelius told us about how he sent a bunch of people out to the Grey Valley to do
research into a magical anomaly.
They got a bunch of weird side effects, which that's one of our missions that we're on here in the dwarven city of Craghammer.
Yep.
Uh,
Bat in 1,000, bud.
Other than that, the other thing was trying to get all the dwarves to align with us for the fight, which is why
the heads of the
houses,
Craghammer, the
yes.
houses, yeah.
Zygon, Thea, Anzu were all in Amon trying to get part of that done, and Sirius and I were trying to get the other part done, the Underdark, and now we're all together in the Underdark.
We like came out of that cave.
Yeah, we came out that cave where there was a weird that we should not talk to a weird elven woman with spider legs because she's a Lolth priestess.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
because she's different.
If they got more than
I think
2
it's because
legs,
she has spider legs. To be fair, if she had any other animal legs or legs at all, I'd be fine. Spider legs are a little creepy.
so you'd be fine with like a human
Centipede
torso with like
centipede
Steady
legs.
on, Caleb.
Well,
Jesus
technically,
Christ.
I was gonna say millipede, but
It'd be a little
millipede
creepy.
legs,
Spider legs, pretty hairy, aren't they?
if they're on a big scale, yeah,
Little feelers, yeah.
yeah.
Crab legs, though.
I'd do
Ooh.
crab legs.
Crabs, the spider of the sea.
Gotta love me some crabs. Am I right?
So I have a question. Why don't we eat spider like we eat crab?
Because
Some
spiders
people
are
do.
fucking disgusting.
Okay, we need to get into D&D.
We are into D&D. This is the voice of God asking this question to the players.
Oh boy.
My players have been killing giant spiders and cooking them up.
You guys suddenly get the thought into your brain. What does a spider taste like?
Don't do that to us.
That'll be 3 episodes worth of content right there.
You know that Zygon and Anzu would eat a giant spider.
The taste of
Wouldn't even question it.
spider
No,
type.
just be like giant spider.
It was a delicacy in my wood elven village.
Well, there you go. So, anyway, are you talking about Thea's Wood Elven Village? Okay.
Mine, no, Abby's.
Abby's.
Yeah. Well, no,
Wood
I
Elven
thought you
Village,
meant like, 'cause you
where
talked
she
about
comes from.
You talked about the campaign that you were running.
Where
so-
she
Oh,
lives, where Abby
Oh,
lives.
yeah.
Arkansas
Guys,
is
I'm
actually
sorry.
a Wood Elven village.
To anyone watching this, either right now or in the future, I apologize. It's been a long time since we played,
This
and
is
I'm
all
kind of just
staying
happy
in.
to be talking to all my friends. So,
It's been a
if the-
summer. It's
If
been a
the
summer.
campaign is a little disjointed tonight, please forgive us. We'll be back on track.
It's
in a
no different
month
than
when we
any
come
other
back.
night. It's no different.
No, we're
We know
hoping.
these
We're not
changes.
coming
Do you
back. We're-
disjoint the spiders whenever you remove the legs?
I assume it's like a
Pokemon,
crab. How there's
Go
like,
to the polls.
you know. Anyway,
Can you put
you
in rain
guys.
dunes like they do with crabs?
Ooh, I bet you
You make
could.
spider
How
ring
much
goons?
meat really
Spider
is?
Rangoon?
Well, I just thought about
Hey
this.
Jacob, just
What
for.
the
much meat
fuck
is in a
is a
spider?
rago?
Okay, now this is getting to a point.
Spider rago.
Jacob, I have one
Like
corruption
deadliest
point.
catch, but on land?
Yes, you do.
Oh, there
Yeah.
you go.
Do I know what
Yeah.
that is, or is that something?
Do you mean like does Animus know what that is?
Yes.
Or does Animus
From here
okay,
on out,
allow
it will
me-
be Animus.
Oh, allow me to explain how corruption works.
Okay.
So basically,
Oh yeah, we got like a.
Me,
yeah,
I think we
something,
both
right?
did. Yeah.
yeah, you two both got a corruption point. So essentially, corruption, it kind of comes in. It's in a different stuff, but this is how I interpret it. So essentially, it will cause some sort of negative effects on your mental state. Whether that has been determined yet or not, we don't know. But as you gain points of corruption, it'll get worse and worse until you go insane. And as
Could be
characters, it could be cool.
This feels
As-
a little Cthulhu-y.
As characters, you do not know you have a corruption point.
Okay,
Like, it's
okay.
not like oh man, and you look on your hand and you've got like 1 point of corruption. It's not how that is. You as players know.
Okay. Now.
So with that being said, Animus, as you guys are kind of getting prepped to go and you see everyone preparing, you see something in the peripheral of
This
your
is literally.
vision.
I hate this because this gives me like the nightmares of like the entirety of Call of Cthulhu, where like you're just trying to make sure you don't go insane in that game.
Yes,
Is it like your sleep paralysis demon?
it's a little bit like that. So you see movement on your peripheral, Animus.
I just do a little look. I just do a little.
It's still on your peripheral. Keep as you full on bird head turn.
It's just my head.
Yeah.
My body.
Yeah.
Does, you guys all hear.
Yeah. It's always in your peripheral. There's always something like slightly moving just on the edge of your vision.
Oh, you got a floater.
It's the worst.
Cirrus. As everyone's talking, do you know what tinnitus is?
It's the ear thing, right?
Yeah, it's where your ears are always buzzing.
I get it all the fucking time. It's
Oh,
great.
I have it too. Most of our generation has it. They think
Loud
because of headphones.
music.
Yeah, loud music, headphones, all that stuff. Your ears are slightly ringing, just enough that you can hear it.
Just enough that's fucking annoying.
Just enough that it's annoying. Yeah. But other than that, you guys are fine.
Is that the corruption? Or
That is, you do not know you have corruption.
Oh yeah, right.
As a character, but you as a player, yeah, that's what that means.
That's what that is. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Cool. So, you see Linares kind of going through her gear, making sure she has everything. Bless you, Caleb.
Oh boy,
that one looked hard. That was a hard sneeze. It hurt a little bit. So you see her kind of going through her gear. You see a bunch of magical components. And she gets everything packed. And you see out of nowhere just this... She grabs a staff, seemingly out of thin air. And you see it's this very intricate, like, white wood that has been carved. And it kind of spirals up. And you see at the very top a floating red gem that is not connected to the base of the staff, but is floating. And the staff comes up, and the top is like a dragon's mouth opening, and the gem floats in between the jaws of the dragon. All right. If everyone's ready, if you see anything strange or hear anything strange, let me know. And stay close.
Jacob, are we going back into the cave? Is that the plan?
That is the current plan, yes.
Hey, so just if anyone hears this, Cirrus and I, when we were coming back, heard a bunch of chanting, and we couldn't see anything around us, and I'm assuming it was some sort of magical effect from the priests and priestess of Lolth. So, just a heads up.
Yes, if we hear that, that's probably not a good thing.
If you find a staff, do not touch it.
No, the only one that should touch it is you.
No touchy.
You're the one that touches it, Sears.
I think that's why he's telling all of us.
Since
why does he get to touch it?
He has the lowest magical ability of anyone here. Meaning the staff's corruption will likely have the lowest effect on him. If Anzu or I touch it, you need to kill us.
Fine. So, Anzu, if you want to touch it...
The reason I didn't want to bring Anzu on this mission is because he is very impulsive. I love you, dear. And he will do it if you let him. I love you so much. Please don't. I will kill you. Anyway.
Oh.
Anzu, do not touch the staff. Okay, I want you to say... I will not touch the staff. Will you please say that for me?
I
will not.
Come on, please.
No. Enzo, if you touch the staff, you die. I just want to be very clear.
Come on, look at me.
You die. Yes, you're adorable and I love you. And
yes,
after this, I'll let you do what you want, okay? I'll make a deal. You don't touch the staff. We get to do the thing we only do on your birthday.
Eat hot dogs in bed.
Hot dogs with eggs in bed.
Yes. Yes, I could use that.
Promise?
Promise. Pinky promise.
Pinky promise. You guys pinky swear on it. Also, if Thea touches it, probably need to kill her. If Zygon, with how your powers work, it might be okay, or you might need to die. Probably don't want to risk
touch it a little bit.
No, don't touch
just
it.
A little touch. Just don't touch
it.
The tip.
Just the tip.
No. You know,
Just the tip.
if this is going to be difficult, then I'll just take Sirius, and
Actually,
then the two of us will
sorry,
go.
Daenerys,
Well, I
but
wasn't going
I
to
believe
touch it.
Zygon, if you just
might touch
touch it forwards, it'll work fine.
Oh, no, not again.
No matter what direction you touch this, it will be bad. Okay,
You don't
so
wanna go
everyone
backwards or
besides
forwards.
Sirius, everyone besides Sirius, no touchy. No
I
touchy
called
the staff.
dibs. I called
has-
dibs
He has dibs.
on the staff.
It's a ranger custom, and we don't want to offend anyone. He has dibs. Good.
Do I still have my wolves? Or did they... How long
They
ago?
got killed.
Decision.
Did they?
Rest in
Yeah,
peace.
they got killed.
Unlucky mate.
Or did they just go away?
Well, either way, they're gone.
Okay, that's fair. I think I'm going to conjure some more aminals.
Oh, and if Animus grabs it, we 100% death. 100%. Just not even... I won't even hesitate. I just want to be very clear. I will kill any and all of you.
Except for Sirius.
Except for Sirius, because he has no magic.
I have a question.
And maybe not me.
What is your question, Animus?
This is a serious question. I'm just saying. Because if
Yes.
Sirius has any sort of magical ability in him, would conjuring, like, an animal and that holding the staff help? Or would that not be good?
The staff will most likely consume the conjured creature instantaneously.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Could be cool.
So,
I get to touch the staff. Don't
yeah,
tell the
only
fucking
Sirius.
animals.
Only Sirius
touch
touches
the
the
staff.
staff. Also,
I'm
if
touching
any
the
of you,
staff.
if any of you can conjure fey creatures, they don't touch the staff.
Don't.
It will be very bad.
This is a no
Why
touchy
don't we
zone.
just
Like a little demon that kind of runs
yes,
around.
yes.
No.
We could just go to the house and rent a little, human.
So what if I pay someone who
It's
can't...
horrible at magic.
What if we get
Let's
one
just
of the
go into the
kobolds?
fucking cave. Let's go to the cave.
I love how Sirius is just like, let's just get this over.
Go.
Well, see, their greed is on full display here. It's
Whoa.
a magical weapon. They want it.
Yeah, they want magic weapons.
I would like to
Magic
remind you, one reason why one of you has a demon contract and has warlock levels because you didn't want to give up your shiny magical objects. I just want to bring that up because I know that happened like 2.5 years ago.
I would like
But
to
it's
say
good to
I
remind
saved
people.
all of our
That's
magical
what
items.
he
People
gets
don't
for
forget.
wanting to take my magical stuff.
Nah, I could do that. I would.
All right.
I just needed
Who
to
can
think about
touch
it.
the staff? Everyone, just yes.
It's
That is
serious.
the
Sirius, the only
only
forward.
person. Anzu,
Serious.
do you want to do the thing we do on your birthday, or do you want to die? There's two options. Two options. One is great for you, and the other one is bad.
is great for everybody else.
Anzu.
No, I wouldn't say I love him, but I know.
Anzu.
you
Hot dogs in bed or death. It's real
I
simple.
love eggs. Yes.
Anzu, I'll even make you eggs with sarenrae sauce.
Yes.
All right, can we go to the cave?
No, we're still talking about who can touch the staff.
I'm going to go.
I get cranky. I go stand like right in front of like the mouth. of the
I
cave.
am going to conjure...
And you just have a slight buzzing in your ears.
Yeah.
I think I can get 2 giant owls, right? Well, is this big? This is pretty big because you said it was about
Yeah, it's a
30
big
feet.
tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big tunnel.
Let me see if I can
It's
get...
kind of like a mining shaft. Like they took like a big drill and kind of just through
It's,
it. You know?
it wasn't a super long walk down to where the lava pit was.
It's like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Over yonder.
So I'm gonna switch over to... Ooh. Let's do 8 giant owls.
8 giant owls. That's a lot of owls. How giant are these owls?
Pretty giant.
Let me go back to the giant owls.
Do we each get one, or
Yeah, well, when
Well-
we get there, that was the plan.
I will name mine Hootie.
Can I walk mine like a dog?
They're large, Jacob.
They're large. Okay, so they're around. They're bigger than you guys
Yeah,
because you guys are medium.
I guess I can do up to.
They're like Lochnar size, just for like around 8-ish.
So
feet tall.
I'll do 8 giant owls, and I will have 2 of them flying. So one in front of us, one behind us, And then I'll have the
Okay.
other 6 kind of just like walking with us.
Okay.
Can I call mine Brian?
Yes.
You can if you
I will.
want.
I will let the one that's next to Sirius him know that he is named Brian now, and I will also let the one next to Zygon know that they are named Hootie.
Okay. Is anyone going
Tourists are the blowfish.
I was wondering when you were gonna. Hootie and the Blowfish are a traveling group of bards.
Yes.
Hootie went off on his own, and now he makes his own style of music. But you know, people still call him
Right.
Hootie, but he rebranded.
He covers old folk songs,
Yeah.
wagon wheels and such.
Yeah. I actually enjoy his music. It's quite nice. Me as Jacob and me as Linares. Linares enjoys a good Hootie. All right, so we have our owls. We have our no-touch policy. We're good, right?
Vamonos.
I don't know what language that was, but if it means let's go,
It's an old
That's a little magical to me.
tiefling language.
all right. So, what is the marching order? Who's in front?
I will be third.
Sirius
You'll
and
be
I
in front.
will go first.
Third, okay. Linares will be in front too.
I'll
That's
be
a
in the
pretty-
middle somewhere.
It's a pretty wide tunnel, so
We all stand in one line,
Yeah, you guys can stand shoulder to shoulder.
shoulder to shoulder, march in. Left, left,
Okay.
left, right, left.
So you see, as you are all walking and kind of getting this, you see Linares get into her bag, and she pulls out this large crystal ball that seems to have like some sort of cloud or maybe smoke swirling in it. And she says, "All right, everyone, let's go." And then she shatters it, and you see this smoke start to billow out of the glass as the spell Pass Without a Trace is cast upon your entire group.
Smart.
I need everyone to roll stealth checks because you have Pass Without a Trace. It's +10.
Woo!
do the owls flying ahead of us and behind us get that, or just the ones walking with us?
Just the ones with you.
Okay.
Bloody hell. It's like the best roll I've ever had.
29.
A lot of owls, so
I got a 35.
29. No, 22. 20, 30.
30. Cool.
Should
What did
I-
you get, Sirius?
35.
Nice.
Do you want me to roll 6 individual?
Roll the 3 groups. So roll the one in the front, the one with you, and the one in the back.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, there's 6 with us, so. So I got a 19. The
just roll
ones, or I got a 29 with the +10.
Okay.
The one in front of us got.
I got 43.
That's that rogue.
Jesus fucking hell.
That's that rogue. Rogues.
I have a plus like 15. I don't have
Yeah.
my character sheet. No, it's like I could not
Yeah.
not be.
The only way you would fail is if you rolled a 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one in front of us got a 19. The ones with us got a 15. That was a horrible roll. And then the
They
one,
got wow, they did roll really bad.
yeah, and then the one behind us got a 10.
Okay. Linares got a 32. So, as you guys are moving, your footsteps echo through the cavern. Linares, she seems slightly nervous. There's this faint light coming off of the gem that's in her staff. She kind of looks around a bit. If anyone sees any spider webs, please let me know.
Can I like be on the lookout?
Yeah. What's your passive perception? Do you know? You have a +10. It's like 20 something, right?
Well, yeah, it's like last time I did it, it was like 25, but it's more than that.
Yeah.
Mine's
Okay.
22.
Okay, good to know. You
fine.
yeah, you guys are on the lookout for spider webs.
Jacob, I'm gonna point at one of my. I'm gonna have my owl that's in front of us do a little. I'm gonna kind of motion him forward, have him
Smudge.
fly ahead of us a little bit,
Oh, the
Okay.
shit out of my clavicle.
and then I'm gonna have one of the other owls next to us fly up and take his place in the front,
Okay.
and then I'll have him report back in like a couple minutes.
So you guys are beginning to kind of go down a small slope, and you see at the end, you can see light coming into the tunnel, and it's also getting a lot hotter. Eventually, you make it to the edge of a cliff, and you see below you is just pools of lava everywhere. You see a few, you see a few land bridges that haven't been fully consumed by the lava, but those are 60 or so feet down. You also see, off of the distance, a large built structure, almost like a fort, that looks a little in disrepair. You see a few pieces at the top are kind of crumbling off. But yeah, you don't really notice anything else.
Okay, I'm gonna get two of my owls that are not Hootie or what was yours name?
Brian.
Brian, which is not Hootie or Brian. I'm gonna get those two, and I'm gonna send them out to the sides. I'm gonna send, and then I'm gonna send one more down the middle of the cabin.
Okay.
And I just kind of want to watch to see what kind of reactions may happen. Is something gonna pop out of the walls? Is something gonna start
Okay.
attacking them?
Are you having any of them fly like low, or like how high are they?
So
relative?
two of them
Like,
are
what's
gonna
their
hold.
elevation?
Two of them are gonna hold the walls,
Mhm.
pretty, but not go super low. And I'm gonna have one go pretty low.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna have one go way up high, like
Way up high.
across the ceiling instead.
Okay. Make perception checks for the three owls, please.
Okay. They get advantage for sight and hearing, so.
Okay.
And that's gonna be. Oh, they had a +4 stealth, so they had a little more stealth than I thought.
Also, does anyone not have dark vision? Okay.
That's why I have the owls.
It is very dim in here for you. Everybody else, pretty fine.
Is the lava area still dim, or is it pretty bright?
The lava is giving off light, but like distance, it's hard for you to see.
Okay.
It's like
Oh, I
Minecraft
have
when you're in the.
I still have the flail. I mean,
Yeah, you do. You have your little trailblazer.
but that only.
Never used.
No, I'm using it now.
He's used it like once.
I've started using it more often. It gives 20, I think 20 feet, and then another.
It's a
20
light
feet.
spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 20
Yeah.
feet of bright light, and then 20 extra feet of dim light.
Do you, as a DM, asking player, does player want, while on stealth mission, to have a giant torchlight?
Well, it only gives light so far.
It's a light spell. Yeah, it's a light spell, but like you can see a flashlight from a few miles away if it's bright enough.
I'll put it away when we get to the entrance of the lava area, but I probably had it
Okay.
out for the tunnel again since we just walked
Okay.
it.
Okay.
I got
I'm
a
just checking. I'm just trying to save your bacon here.
22 for the left, the one going down the left side, 23 for the one in the middle, and a 22 again for the one going there on the right side.
Okay. I need the one in the right side to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Uh-oh. How far up is it?
They
About
also
60 feet.
are-
You guys are about 60 feet from the
do they get
from
a
the floor.
Actually, I'm not gonna say that. I don't want them to have stealth because the reason I sent them was to see if something happens. So 16 for him.
You guys feel this like rumbling, just kind of shaking for a sec, and then the right owl, you see it kind of swerve out of the way, and something comes out of the rock and then lands into the lava, and you see a dorsal fin
Oh
kind
no.
of circling
shark?
in the lava.
Shit.
Stop it. Lava shark?
Lava shark.
Lava
Quite
shark.
possibly.
Well, we saw them.
We did
Earlier.
see them.
No way.
I
Yeah,
didn't think they could
last
come out of
time.
the wall though.
Yeah, they can do stuff.
Jacob.
Yes.
I would like to cast Find Traps.
Okay. What's the range, like area?
120.
120.
Seems
Drinking
pretty
out of a boot,
magic. I am drinking out of a boot.
Hell
You can take the boy out of Missouri, but you can't take the Missouri out the boy.
He was
yeah.
fucking.
I
He
tell
was,
you what.
he was not in the southern part of Missouri.
Yeah.
It's true, he was not.
Most of
Very
my
much.
family, to be fair, most of my family's from Wyoming. These shoes are from Wyoming, so or these
Oh,
boots are
well.
from Wyoming.
Wyoming is an honorary southern state. Everyone knows that.
No, it's a true cowboy state. That's what it
Yeah.
is.
Okay.
West. I would call that
Wide
west.
open space.
Wide open spaces.
Sing it out, Jacob.
Thank you.
Jacob, what should I check to see if I know these creatures?
Nature check.
Because if they're
Does that ranger
elemental,
know?
They are not elemental.
okay,
I'll
well,
know when I see one.
You know, that's got to be the worst nature check I've ever rolled in my entire life. I don't know why I just rolled with advantage either, but they both.
Cheater.
Oh, that's interesting. There's really interesting wording here in the Find
I'm just
Trap
gonna
spell. A trap
Yeah.
for the purpose of this spell includes anything that would inflict a sudden or unexpected effect you consider harmful or undesirable.
Natural
That's
and
interesting.
man-made traps.
Okay.
12
So,
for my nature check.
Cirrus, you get about 1, 2, 3, about 6 pings inside the lava field, and then towards your sides, right? So into the cliff face, you get another 13.
Okay. I want.
However, you do not know the origin. Like, you don't know if they're all lava sharks or if it's other stuff, or like it's just dangerous.
I want to alert everybody. There's all of the traps all around us. Be very, 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 very careful.
So we probably shouldn't scale the walls.
Probably should not scale the walls.
We can't go low because of the lava sharks.
Right.
It looks like
Thing about a lava shark is he's got life in his eyes, like a doll's eyes.
yeah. I rolled a 12 for the lava sharks, Jacob. I don't know if that gets me very far.
How extensive is your study of the Underdark? I would assume it's not, because it's not another plane.
No, it's not as extensive.
Yeah. So, well, you know how normal sharks work, relatively. Like, they swim, they eat stuff, big sharp teeth.
Yeah.
From the stories that you have heard of lava sharks, it's all of that, but lava.
Jacob, can I see the lava sharks?
So I've got
You can see some dorsal fins.
so I've got some
Can I-
information. Go ahead. Sorry.
Can I use Hunter's Sense?
Remind that.
I have to see it. I get to learn immunities, resistances, and vulnerabilities.
Okay.
If it's hidden from divination magic, I can
Okay.
not sense any of it.
Okay. They are immune to fire. So that probably not great. Let's see here. Choose one creature. You immediately learn whether the creature has any damage immunities. Yeah, they're immune to fire. Fire doesn't do anything. They are resistant to thunder damage, being blinded, or being petrified. They can't be any of those. And then vulnerabilities. They don't like water.
And the one just jumped out of a wall.
Yeah, one just jumped out of a wall.
Okay. So it seems like there are sharks that behave like sharks in the lava, but can also somehow move through stone similar to an earth elemental.
Similarly, it's more of like a bullet.
Okay. They dig fast then? Through
Yeah, they're big. They're big diggers. Yeah.
Excuse me.
I knew when I said it. They can dig quickly.
Well, seems like Donnie made it through the middle pretty well.
Donnie?
Yeah, it's the one that went through the middle at the high end.
Is the other owl named Marky?
No. That would be ridiculous.
Good one.
Got Donnie, Mr. Owl, and Cosmic Owl.
Cosmic Owl?
Yes.
Owl.
Cosmic Owl on the right, who dodged out of the way.
But he's Irish. His last name is McOwl.
It's
Owl.
yeah. Is his nickname Cosmo?
No. I just call him
Okay.
Cosmic Owl.
Okay. So
I have the other one that's Mr. Owl, and he knows how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop.
What is this Tootsie Pop? I've never heard of
it's
that.
a Marquesian treat.
Ah.
Created by a gnome named Tootsie.
They're gonna do a fly. How far are they going? I just want to.
So the fort that you guys saw is about 3 miles away.
Jiminy Christmas. I think they can fly that far. They just, as long as I don't get hit, they just kind of still exist. So.
Okay. You guys begin to hear this like dull rumble. And it's like the whole cavern is shaking. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw. Very nice, Linares.
15.
15. Okay.
Uh-oh.
What everybody else get? 12? Ugh. Okay.
I have a cloak of displacement, though.
It's true. It's true.
13.
13. 18. Andrew, what'd you roll?
What am I rolling for?
Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
He got a 4. That's Anzu.
Yes. I got a 5.
His glaucoma. So as this rumbling is going on, you see a few stalactites start to fall, and these things are like football fields in length.
Oh.
You see them kind of come down. You gracefully get out of the way, some of you, and then Anzu, you're kind of looking over, and one's getting a little too close, and Linares, because she rolled a natural 20, pulls you out of the way, and the entrance that you guys were just at begins to crumble, and you guys back up, and now the ground you're standing on is unstable.
Can I...
The stalactite crashes into the lava field.
Okay.
Sirius,
And we
make a
stand on
perception check. It is now there, so it's not like falling over or anything. It's stationed there. It's now about, I would say it's about 30 feet below you guys.
I got 13.
Sirius, as you see the lava kind of plume out, almost like ocean waves. You see 2 orange glowing eyes look up at you, and they are big, like the size of like Mini Cooper. They look up at you, and then the lava washes back over.
The eyes are the size of a Mini
The
Cooper?
eyes are the size of Mini Coopers.
Can I use Hunter?
They have life in their eyes?
They do. There's definitely life in those eyes. Hunter sense?
Like a doll's eyes?
Can I use them in that?
It was only for a moment.
Okay.
I would say it's not quite, but you do see these things.
Okay.
Does Donnie...
Did you see that, Cirrus?
The owls...
Those eyes are the size of Mini Coopers.
The Coopers are a family of half giants, and they have
Yes.
twin boys, and they were called the Mini Coopers.
People used to ride them to and from work.
Yeah, they had wagon trains that they would bring supplies and people. It was called the Mini Cooper's wagon train.
And that's canon.
Sure, why not? That's fun.
Do the owls come back from their flight to the fort and back? God, how fast are they? 60
I
feet
didn't
of
conjure
flight.
the owls.
60
So
feet of
60
flight?
feet. What's 3 miles?
3
Dang
miles.
it, I
that would
shouldn't have
be
done
like,
miles.
That'd be like 15,000.
5,000
Do you want to take it? Do you
something.
want to scale it back a little from 3 miles?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, 15,000 feet ish.
Okay.
5,360, I believe.
5280. 5,280.
That was close.
You were close. That's good for an American.
So every minute they get 360 feet.
Okay, so it takes them.
It would be about
Jeez.
3
About-
minutes for 1,000 feet. So
about 18 minutes total.
This is why the Brits use kilometers.
yeah, for real. No, 15. About 15 minutes for a mile. So it would take. God, they're gonna be. They can't go that far because they're gonna disappear in an hour.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have them come back when they get like halfway,
Okay.
so they have enough time to report back to me.
So as you guys are kind of waiting for the owls to report back, the ground here is becoming more and more unstable.
I'm
You're
gonna.
gonna have to make a decision.
All right, everyone, jump on an owl.
Brian!
He kind of
I
waddles
don't want to
over
be with
you.
you.
I was gonna do that joke if you somehow got to speak with the animals. I was gonna make a Hootie and the Blowfish joke. Brian the owl comes over to you, Sirius, and he kind of bows his head slightly.
Thea and Anzu, what do you want to name your owls? Anzu and Linares are gonna have to go together because I only have 5 more owls. So
I would like to name it Boggle.
okay, Boggle.
That's fine with me. Whatever Anzu wants to name the owl that will be here, maybe another 20 minutes.
Linares, why do you have to be a party kill?
Because, Sirius, we are on a very dangerous mission, and I feel like none of you are taking this seriously.
Well,
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
die in an
don't-
hour. At least let us have a little bit of fun.
She
They don't
dies
die.
and
They
shit.
go back to their plane
We
of
die.
existence.
We die.
You're not going to die. Why does anyone think they're going to die?
I don't think I'm gonna die. I'm gonna go up to Waylon and tell him that he's now named Boggle.
If we're not gonna die, why is it dangerous?
You know, Zygon, with that logic, I don't know what to tell you. All right, please, can we
And
move?
I'm gonna take off on Hootie.
Thea,
Only
what is
want to be
yours?
with you. And it just starts flying.
Thea, do you want to call your owl a different name?
I don't think Thea cares about naming her owl.
Oh, okay. No, not right now.
Thea's got Willy.
Did you
damn,
name
it's
them?
done.
Wait, you
So
named them
temporary.
Waylon and Willie?
I've got Boggle is Waylon.
Uh-huh.
Thea didn't change the name, so it's Willy.
Mm-hmm.
Hootie is Chris.
Darius.
Damn.
Hootie is Chris, and Brian is Johnny.
Man, you're real creative there.
Man.
I named him after the Highwaymen.
And then Zato PP is my familiar.
That is true. He does have an owl familiar. I forgot about that. So, as you guys are kind of flying, trying to figure it out,
Well, can we just go down to the area
to the
that
little
just fell?
stalactite? Yeah. So you
Because
guys-
I'd rather not us start flying if we don't know what's coming up.
I need I need Zygon to make an animal handling check. Because Hootie's out there first. He's the front man of this owl group.
Who?
Didn't I got rid of that animal handling helmet? Yeah, who?
Zygon, let Hootie do the flying.
Zygon's out here
God.
doing this number.
8.
He's trying to flap
Hey.
Hootie's wings.
So Zygon, you guys are kind of coasting in, and then the seismic activity here must have jostled something. You see what looks like a large ruby, probably about the size of, like, it's very big. It's probably what's a good scale here? Probably about the size of like a small car.
Another Mini Cooper.
Bigger than a Mini Cooper, but yeah. You see it
Full size.
tumble out
The 4-door Mini Cooper.
onto the stalactite. And Hootie just barely gets out of the way. You guys land.
They're from the Jeep family.
Move, Hootie.
It's a Fiat 500.
Man.
Famously, the Jeeps and the Mini Coopers struggled to exist in the same town, so the Jeeps had to move to a different town.
Natural enemies.
Yeah, natural enemies.
The Jeeps are a halfling family.
No,
Jeeps are more rock climbers, or like the Minis,
Yeah.
or the Coopers are more like,
Yeah.
you know,
They're more city people, really.
desert running around.
Yeah.
and
right,
stuff.
right. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, you guys all land on the stalactite, and you see this large ruby that's kind of just sitting there. What do you guys want to do? Very large ruby, about the size of a car.
Are the other owls on their way back now? Like, are they?
Yeah,
close?
the owls are on their way back. Have them all three make perception checks for me again.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Are owls like other birds, and are they obsessed with shiny things?
20, 22.
Owls
24.
are a little covetous, but I think these are magical owls. So
Yeah, they listen to me mostly.
once again, some sharks jump out of the walls trying to get the owls, but they miss. The owls.
Is
kinda
Donnie
perceive-
okay in the middle though? Like nothing's really jumping for him.
No, not really. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that might be the way we want to go, is up high through the middle and not through the sides.
They're coasting through. They eventually land. You now know of 9 sharks in the lava.
Okay. And what do they report back as they are?
How does this work? So do they communicate through like words, or is it more like feelings?
It's more like we understand each other kind of thing.
Okay.
Like they can't give me exact information.
Okay. So Donnie, I guess, would be the one, because he was the one in the middle. All right, so here's what I saw, right? Okay. So, as I was flying, I saw a bunch of sharks. They were crazy. They were real big.
They technically don't talk, actually. It's more of like...
You're hearing this in your brain.
Thank you, okay.
You're hearing this in your brain. No one else is hearing Donnie.
I have a
owl.
telepathic connection
Yeah.
just to Donnie, though. That's
But yeah, we saw the fort. There's some weird dudes there, and we came back.
When you say weird dudes, Donnie,
Mm-hmm.
what kind of weird dudes?
You know, like little dudes.
Yeah.
Little with like purplish skin,
Right. Mm-hmm.
and they were kind of just walking around, you know.
Did they
One of
see
them-
you?
No, I don't think so. They seemed like they had something wrong with their eyes, you know, like that glaucoma or something.
Yeah, I got that glaucoma.
Maybe they got the cataracts. I don't know.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right, well, thanks, Donnie. I'm actually...
One of them was running into a wall too. That was kind of weird.
I'm gonna go ahead and use another spell to keep them up. Or, like, however that works. Either they're gonna go away for a second, then I'll just reconjure them, but I'd rather
Yeah,
just
no,
keep
you
them
can
up.
expend another spell slot to keep them.
Okay.
So as you guys are kind of landing and trying to figure out what's going on, the ruby moves
No.
ever so slightly.
No.
Like, does it like rotate or does it like shift?
Well, funny you should mention that. It begins to unfurl. And as it unfurls, you see giant bug legs, and then 2 giant bug wings come out, and you realize this is a giant scarab.
Oh.
And it's kind of looking at you guys, and then the amount of force that is being produced by these wings kind of blows you guys back a little bit.
Whoa.
Begins to fly over.
Is it like coming toward us?
It's kind of flying over you guys. It doesn't seem like it wants to fight you.
Okay.
As it's flying, you guys feel the ground once again begin to shake.
Alright, back on the owls, everyone.
You
Boggle.
You see, everybody gets on their
Linares and
owls.
Anzu can now have their own owl because
Okay.
Donnie and
Okay.
the other two are back. So
Archer's boggle.
You see a large creature down towards where the lava field is, like Kool-Aid Man through the wall. And you see a new lava tunnel begins to form as the lava levels begin to rise ever so slightly. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna actually try to point everyone to kind of fly up as I'm flying up on Donnie.
Okay. You guys begin to...
I'll let my other owls also know to keep to the height of the ceiling and not towards the walls.
Okay. So you guys kind of crest up to the top. Up here, you can kind of see, you see the stalactites, and you begin to notice, within the rock are kind of small, creatures. They're kind of like, they're clinging. You see like a few, like, geckos, just things that kind of can stick to ceilings, and things begin to crawl through. A few bats here and there. As you guys are getting closer to the fort, you realize that the lava level is getting higher and higher, and that the bottom of the fort has now been consumed by the lava. You also notice, like, the sharks are beginning to kind of swim up these newly formed lava tubes. They're all kind of dissipating. How long does Find Traps stay up? Is it just instant, or is it...
I think it's just like it shows me and I just know that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's
Just
instantaneous.
checking. Just checking. Okay. You guys are about, I would say, with owl speed, probably about 20 minutes out from the fort. No, it'd be less than that. Probably like... Because you guys were... Probably about like 10 or 12. But you guys will eventually... I need Animus to make a perception check. Because I assume you're leading the owl group.
I'll have... How many? We have 6 owls. 2 of them are going to go ahead to find a landing spot.
Okay.
And they're going to give like a little signal, like when they come up. No noises. They're going to do when they fly up, if it's a no, they're going to do like a barrel roll. If it's a yes, they'll do an upside down flip. In the sky.
Okay.
So if it's a no, they'll be coming up, and then they'll kind of come back towards us with a barrel roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And the other one will, whichever one finds a good spot to land, will do a flip and hover above that spot, but like way up in the air.
They'll just continue to do flips.
Yeah, just keep flipping.
Loop-de-loops. Okay.
Desmond's a big flipper.
I think
so.
I'm gonna barf.
Bleh. Owl barf.
Let's
Be a lot of bones.
27.
Okay. You're getting closer to the fort, and all of you can kind of feel this, but Animus, since you're in the front, it hits you more. The temperature is dropping as you're getting closer to this fort. And you begin to notice that the lava that is touching the fort is hardening. And you realize that it's making the bottom level of the fort bigger as it hardens and kind of expands out. And it looks to be about a 50-foot ring around the fort is solid volcanic rock.
Okay.
Does somebody have a diamond pickaxe on them?
Nerd. You better have fortune on it, except that wouldn't matter to obsidian.
Fortune would not matter.
Okay. But it's getting colder for all of you. Not like... Because heat rises, right? So it theoretically it should be the hottest up here. It's getting colder and colder as you get closer
Less
to the fort.
heat rising as we go forward, though.
True, but that...
If it's getting colder.
That's not the reason why.
Oh, okay.
It's not that like, oh, well, there's less. There's
It's
something.
like noticeably colder.
Yeah, it's noticeably colder.
I'm gonna look at Donnie. Donnie, why didn't you
Unnaturally.
tell me it was so cold over here?
Well, I mean, I didn't get this far,
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. It was really hot, though. I was sweating through my feathers.
Same, I'm
Do
sweating
owls
through my
sweat?
feathers right now.
Do birds sweat?
Birds
Do
sweat.
birds sweat?
Everything
Well,
sweats.
birds aren't real, apparently, so.
Well,
Well, they have to bathe.
that's why they're in
Yeah.
D&D, because they have to exist somewhere.
Yeah, they have to be fantasy creatures.
Birds don't have sweat glands, so.
Oh. Well, okay, it's more of an expression. Donnie is an expressive bird. And in fantasy world, maybe they do.
Maybe
Giant owls.
How do birds get off heat then? That's weird.
They
Anyway.
bathe.
Yeah, but like that's not going to be the only way. It's gonna get hot. Anyway, so eventually you see the loop-de-loop as one of the owls is kind of looping.
Go towards Cosmic Owl,
Okay.
everyone.
Cosmic Owl is a little off. One of his eyes is like kind of milky.
It's because he can see into the next dimension with that eye.
Yeah. All right. So
Oh, God.
you all coast down. You guys are towards the front of the fort. You can see what looks like a very old banner draped over the front of the fort. Do any of you know Undercommon? Okay. Zygon technically can read Undercommon. Okay. So Zygon, as you guys land, you only get a portion of the banner because some of it has been like either torn or burned or something. So you get only like the first word. And it says turn in Undercommon.
Alright, I'll tell the group, we need to turn. I don't know which way, but we gotta turn somewhere.
Usilinaris kind of looks at it. Well, that could be part of a word. Or it could be the first word.
Of turn back.
Say turn back.
Turn around.
every now and then.
Is that one of your village's songs? Sis?
Yeah, that's one of our
Famous
national
theme.
anthems.
Oh, well, it sounds very nice. You might have to perform it for us later. Turn about. It could be like turnabout is fair play.
Return.
Return.
Turning, selling apple turnovers.
Ooh.
Turnovers. Ooh, we should go just to
Turnovers.
see if they're selling turnovers.
Or
This
they could
doesn't
be talking about
strike me.
sports.
Turnovers. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. This doesn't strike me though as a
No,
I
you're
see.
right.
as a food stall.
You know, sometimes you just have to pep it up a little when you're about to go into a majorly dangerous place and just kind of hope, you know?
Oh yes, this is not my first majorly dangerous place.
It is with us.
Oh yeah, joy. So again, who can touch the staff?
Cirrus.
Yes, only Cirrus and maybe Zygon, but that's only if Cirrus is dead.
Did we land, or are we still flying?
Yeah, you guys have landed
Oh,
now.
okay. The owls are going to... I'm going to send them away, because I don't want 8 giant owls to cause any...
So, Zygon, as Hootie is about to fade away, you see a small tear roll down his face, and he says, "You and me come from different worlds." And then he disappears.
Nice.
No way.
You've been waiting on that one.
I was
You've
holding
been
that
waiting.
the whole time.
I love it. I love it. Oh, I love it.
But the owls are gone now.
Tragic.
So, before you guys head into the fort, as the owls dissipate, I believe we should take tonight's break. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. So, you guys are in front of this old fortress that has a banner that partially says turn. You don't know what else it might have said. The air is kind of chill here, which is weird considering that you're surrounded by a lava field. What do you guys want to do? Pass Without a Trace, I believe, has expired by this point.
Yeah, I think it's an hour.
Yeah.
Is there an entrance?
Yeah. So you see, where just below the banner. Excuse me. Just below the banner is a large gate that has rusted and beginning to crumble, and then you see in front of that is a small guard station.
Are there guards?
Make a perception or make an investigation check.
Oh, Jacob, I'd rather just perceive it all at once.
I'd rather just be like, do I feel the vibes of guards?
Investigation is going to be a 13.
13. You don't really see anyone in the guard station. You also look up on the what is it called, a parapet, where the patrol at the
Top of the
fort.
wall, yeah.
Yeah. Don't seem to notice anyone.
Hey, Cirrus and Zygon, can you guys, someone with a better sight? I probably should have rolled with disadvantage.
I know I didn't need you to.
Okay.
Burn.
Is it a little brighter over here, or?
It's not as bright as when you were in the lava field, of course, but it's still dim. It's still light enough that you can see kind of like when you're out at night and there's like a street light that's way down.
Yeah.
You can kind of see around you.
What am I rolling for?
Investigation check. It's like on you as well.
17.
17.
Also a 17.
Okay.
This probably could have been Anzu as
Wonder
well.
Twins powers activate. You guys start looking around. Zygon, you notice that there is, because of your warlock ability, there's like this very strange scent that's kind of wafting off of this fort that kind of has like a decay. It's hard to smell with all of the like volcanic rock and lava and everything, but you just get this faint whiff of decay. And Cirrus, as you're looking
Can I
around,
use my... I'll
go ahead, Zygon.
So can I use my divine sense and see if there's any celestial fiend or undead?
There, go ahead. And while you're doing that, Cirrus.
I don't roll. I just like.
Yeah, I know. Cirrus. You see in the rock and everything. This area is very new. Like, this fort is new, and yet it's rusting and crumbling. The rock is not that old. It seems as though, like, this has been built up through some sort of possibly magic. But this is probably no older than a few days. You also notice that there are faint noises that you hear coming from the fort, kind of like and like groaning noises. Nothing verbal, really, just kind of guttural noises. Zygon, as the two of you are kind of piecing this together, and you kind of let your divine senses kind of branch out, you detect about 16 instances of undead in the fort.
I got it. Handle it.
Yeah, it's true. Thea could probably solo all of them. Cleric, put me in, coach.
There's
But yeah,
dead, but not dead. 16 of them, to be precise.
Gulp.
zoinks.
Reggie?
Ruh-roh, Reggie. Linares begins looking around. Well, proceed with caution. I don't think this is where the staff is, but we might be able to find some information.
Interesting.
Tread lightly.
Do we want to even go in if the staff's not here? Or do we want to go straight to the staff?
I mean, that's up to you.
I mean, do we know where the staff is exactly?
We know it's in the Underdark. And judging by the report that you two gave as you were coming through the tunnel, I would assume it's relatively nearby.
How do we get to
Do
the
we check it
Underdark?
out?
We're in the Underdark.
Well, so currently, Sirius, we are in the Underdark.
Right.
Just one of the upper levels.
How do we get under the Underdark?
How do you go under the Under?
Let's go in and find some information, I guess.
It's mostly through tunnels.
Right. Maybe
I
there's a
will.
tunnel. Maybe there's an
I will
entrance.
stay behind while you are exploring the fort.
Oh.
And I will look for possible entrances deeper into the Underdark.
All right.
This area has changed slightly since I was last here, so it could take some time.
If we find the staff, no one touch the staff but
No one
Sirius.
touches it but Sirius, and if the person or persons who are wielding the staff find you, let me know through a sending spell. I will make my way to you as quickly as possible.
Y'all have that.
Well, some of you do.
Hopefully those of us who have it are with the others. All right, let's do this.
Go team.
I don't know,
Alright,
roll
gang,
out.
let's split up.
Oh, man. So if Zygon is Fred in this situation, who are his Daphne and Velma?
I'll be his Daphne.
Animus is definitely my Daphne. I'm sorry, Sirius.
Damn it.
Yes.
It's my
Fair
first
enough.
mate.
I mean, that works on multiple levels. So, as you guys are going in, you make it to the gate, and you see,
Stealthily, of course.
yeah, stealthily. Everybody make a stealth check for me.
Why did you have to say that?
Well, I didn't roll well, so that's unfortunate.
I did.
You fucking bastard, Caleb.
What are you talking about? I told him we were going stealthily so that we don't
Yeah,
get
then we
caught.
had to make a fucking roll.
Zygon is gonna. Zygon's off on his own. So.
Yeah, it's like
I got a fucking natural one because you're a bitch ass.
I'm gonna add guidance to Sirius.
No, it's fucking too late
You
for
can't
that.
do it now. He's already rolled.
Oh, I'll add guidance to myself before I've figured mine out. It didn't help.
Fucking cheaters over here, man.
Theo, what'd you get?
34.
34, Zygon?
21.
21. Anzu, what'd you get?
Mm,
Stealth check?
14.
14. Okay.
17.
17. And a nat 1. Okay. So as you guys are going through, kind of creeping around, I'm imagining the Scooby-Doo music is playing where they, like, sneak through something, you know? So as you guys are going, you get to the gate, and Sirius, out of the corner of your eye, you see something.
Oh no.
Like something glowing, and as you turn, you see inside the guard stall is a disheveled looking Durgar, who's wearing like this weird uniform, and you see his eyes are completely glazed over, with like a faint red glow in them, and you see his head is cleaved in half to where it looks like an axe went from like the top of his head down to like his nose, so like it's like split open.
Hmm.
And he's just kind of,
Poor guy.
Insert splitting headache.
and you see his hand come out, and he slowly offers you something. There's something in his hand.
Is that a parking ticket? Did he just give us a parking ticket? I don't have to pay for parking here.
Park your owls illegally.
Is he doing like a handshake drug deal thing? Or
No,
is
it's
it
like it's like he's got a flyer in his hand.
a flyer?
Yeah.
Oh, I take it.
I told
I
you.
definitely take it.
Parking ticket.
Nobody touch it but Sirius.
Okay. It could be the staff. Everyone calm down.
It's a picture.
Everyone back up.
It's a wanted poster of Zygon.
Trick.
Have you seen this man?
Nope, never seen him. Sorry.
Don't know what you're
Tell
talking
me, have you seen this man?
about.
Seen it out, Caleb.
So, it is something. It's a very nicely designed pamphlet. with very ornate lettering, and in the center you see what looks like you see the shape of a beautiful woman with long white hair and kind of like ash gray skin, with like pointed ears, and she you see her her kind of like almost in like a modeling pose, you know, whatever that may conjure in your brain. And then you see big, written in big lettering up top, something in Undercommon that you can't quite read, and then below there's like another line in Undercommon, and then below that there's like a location that's in Undercommon. So you'll have to have someone who can read that for you.
I show it to everybody else.
Okay. Zygon, you're the only one that can read it.
I'll read it.
Okay.
Pull
So
out my spectacles.
Got to get your readers on.
Like flip up my iPad.
So the top of the flyer reads Queen Lolth, and then the bottom reads the ever what did I do? The ever flowing web, and then a location of Crackaroo, which is a Underdark city. Crackaroo. There you go.
Kangaroo, but
Kind of like kangaroo, only Crackaroo.
Crackaroo sounds like a children's snack.
Yeah, it really does.
Look at this, like, beefaroos in town now.
Oh,
Yeah.
I haven't been there. Is it any good?
I gotta say,
I don't
the
know.
structural integrity of those suckers, fantastic.
All right.
Jacob, what is it? So can you start from the top? It's Queen.
Queen Lolth, ever flowing web, Crackaroo.
Wolf. Ever flowing web. Crackaroo.
And then
Some sort of invitation to Crackaroo.
yeah, it's like Bonnaroo.
If we're back.
All right. You then see the undead Duragar go and reach down, and he has another flyer in his hand. And he's just kind of standing there.
not creepy at all.
No, not at all.
Does the woman on the pamphlet look like what I've seen of Lolth? Like, could I make a religion check?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll allow Animus to as well, since he's done research in this field. But yeah, I believe you also have advantage in religion checks, if I remember.
I
correctly,
do.
too.
Thank goodness. Oh, it was even worse. 6.
6.
You won't,
okay.
You won't believe this. 6.
Oh. Okay. So Thea.
So religious.
Yeah.
Lolth is associated with drow,
Right.
and high elves don't want to associate with those kind of people.
Right.
And yes, it is that kind of thing that you're thinking of. The high elves and the drow hate each other.
Racist.
So racist.
They're racist, yeah. You weren't really taught about it. What you do know is that scary stories that people would share around campfires about the Spider Queen.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you haven't really heard anything. Animus, from your research, what little you do know is there's an old tale that Lolth tried to replicate the ascension that the Raven Queen did. But it ultimately ended in her having a spider body and becoming the mother of spiders.
Okay.
But you can't see that spider body because it's not on the pamphlet.
It looks like a pamphlet to Lolth for me.
Yeah.
What was that?
It looks.
Words is hard, you know.
This looks like a Lolth pamphlet to me.
Good to know.
Is that what you got, Thea?
Sure. She's kind of like the boogeyman to me.
Yeah.
Being honest.
She's a spider queen, you know. I say we go
Do
in.
we stay away or do we go?
No, this looks
Should
like
I
an
stay or should I go?
invitation. If there's a party, we want to be there, blend in. Dude, I want to alter self to look like a Duergar, but like
Okay.
a slightly undead Duergar.
Okay. You do so. Do you want to copy the like uniform that the dude at the guardhouse was wearing?
I want to.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah.
Okay.
I do want to do that.
Okay. Sure enough, yeah. I mean, you're around the right height, so it is pretty convincing.
Okay.
All right. So you guys eventually get to the gate, and you see it's like rusted out. You can probably slip through it pretty easily without making any noise. As you guys go through, you get into the courtyard, and you see what I can only describe as like the most messed up Disneyland you've ever seen. You see like Carnival stuff for pin the tail on the lava shark. You see,
Do they have that basketball game?
they do have that basketball game, only you're using giant spider eggs instead of basketballs.
Can I go play it?
Yeah, if you want to, yeah.
I'm gonna go play that one.
The Durgar attendant goes, and he holds out his hand. He holds out his hand for
What the?
what
the
you
fuck?
you maybe money.
I give him one silver piece.
Silver piece. And then
No.
he points over, and you see there's a ticket booth where you can buy tickets.
Oh shit. I take the silver back and I go get some tickets from the ticket booth.
Okay.
In the
Okay.
name of the gods, what the fuck is this?
You see another one of those carnival things where it's like throw the ball into the fishbowl and you get the fish. Only it's not a fish. It's little tiny spiders.
Mm.
Are they alive?
So you go over. Yeah, they're little baby spiders.
Oh god.
They're about the size of a tarantula.
Can I eat them?
You can if you want.
Why was that your first go?
Because we talked about eating spiders way earlier.
And
It's like God talked to us.
and he's a bird.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
So, Sirius, you go over to the ticket booth and you see a Duragar that's only a torso and arms and a head, no legs, and they're propped up on the ticket booth counter. And
Is there like a sign that has like
it's in Undercommon.
shit? Zygon,
I'll go over.
Captain.
So, it's for 5 tickets, it's a copper. 20 tickets is a silver. And if you spend a gold, you get 100 tickets plus fast pass.
Can I not just give him
World.
10 copper each
Look, yeah.
at a time and then get 50 and then get...
It's run by zombie Duragar. What do you expect?
Stop bringing logic into these
What
things.
am I looking at, Jacob? Is this just a big old undead carnival in the
It's a
Underdark?
big old scam. That's
It's a
what it
big
is.
old undead carnival, kind of like a Nightmare Before Christmas carnival. You see like a few like Duragar who are like street performers. You see one of them is on stilts and he's kind of just like bobbing back and forth because zombie. And then you see one who's juggling severed heads of other Duragar.
This is
just
right
kinda
out of my fucking nightmares, dude.
Juggling it. Yeah,
hate all of this.
I know. It's
Is there a booth where I can like shoot lava into a balloon?
Ooh, there. It's not lava. It's a weird green liquid. You don't quite know what it is.
I'm
But
gonna
it's
give
like
him
a-
one silver and get
Okay.
my tickets.
Okay, he hands you your tickets.
I go
Yeah.
play the basketball game.
Okay. So you see the prize corner. So you see a bunch of like straw dolls that are modeled after like the different gods. You see one for Pelor, you see one for Sarenrae, you see all of these. And then you see a giant plushie of like a chibi Lolth. So like for those of you who don't know chibi, it's like cutesy.
I want that. I want it.
Yeah,
so
she's
bad.
got like a really big smile on. She's got like 2 thumbs up, and then she's got her spider body, and it's like a cute little spider body. If
How many? How do I get?
Okay, so as you play the game,
Oh,
I need
fuck
you to
you.
make, we'll say an athletics check.
Okay. Athletics check. 16.
16. You miss a few shots, but overall you get it pretty quick.
Nice.
And as the game ends, you score 15 points.
Mm.
And you see the Durgar attendant. He hands you these small bones.
Ooh.
They look like bones from the hand. But they're tiny, like finger bones and stuff like that.
Is this like the tickets that you get when you win?
Yeah, this is like
How many of those do I need to get the chibi?
Well, so you get 6 bones, and you need 100 to get the little plushy Lolth.
I keep playing until I get my 100 bones.
Okay. That'll be a lot of checks.
That's fine.
So make 5 athletics checks for me.
All right.
Anything that is above a 10 is good. Anything below a 10 is bad. And if you get a 20, you get double the amount of bones you just got.
Okay.
Anzu and Thea, are you guys gonna go play any games?
I'll like look around, see if there's anything.
So Thea and Anzu, as the two of you are kind of walking around, you see a fortune-telling booth.
Oh, yeah.
So as you go in, you see not a Duragar sitting in front of a crystal ball. You see what looks like a young woman, elven in features,
Oh no.
with long kind of ash-colored hair.
Oh no.
And you see her she's got like a top hat on that's like kind of glittery, like sparkly, and then like a purple vest, nothing underneath the vest.
Sexy.
Damn.
And then and then you see she's just kind of shuffling cards, but they're not shaped like normal playing cards, they're shaped like tiny coffins.
Oh, cool.
And
just
you see she
from
like shuffles them. And
who was I told not to talk to?
anyone.
Well, yeah, but like, what was the elven lady specifically?
With spider legs.
Elven lady with spider legs, bad idea.
Probably
Okay,
gives
I
off
couldn't-
a little bit of Lolth vibes. You know? A little bit of
Just a little bit.
possibly.
Can I insight check this woman?
Yeah, sure.
Let's
What
get a
for?
vibe. Lolth vibes, Jacob.
I just want to
Just
know,
little-
like, did
just
she
vibes.
seem like she's here to, like, she's gonna trick me, like, more than
I mean,
normal?
she's a fortune teller.
Yeah, like,
Well, what?
I don't know. Do I get any, like, more, like, malintent than, like, a normal fortune
Like a
teller?
malicious vibe.
Malicious, like, she's gonna try and, like, steal my soul through this kind of thing.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Or Lolth vibes. Do a little bit of Lolth come out, you know?
Yeah. 24.
24. There's definitely kind of like a predator-prey sort of vibe here. As soon as you guys walked in, she immediately locked eyes with you, and she has not broken eye contact. Furthermore, she hasn't blinked. You see her eyes are kind of like this, kind of like deep amethyst color. And she finally says, "Hello."
No.
How old does she look?
Well, she's an elf,
Yeah.
who probably hasn't seen a lot of the sun, so no sun damage.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
Christine.
in human comparison, she probably looks to be in her early 20s.
Okay, so
Yeah, around your age, yeah.
but she could be a little older.
Yeah, she might be a little older because, she's lived in the darkness. And
Or younger.
Yeah. Hello.
Have you come to seek your fortune?
Perhaps. What services do you offer?
Oh, I offer all kinds. Tarot, palm, all other sorts of readings.
Mm.
And you see she kind of like looks off. Like, she's not looking at the two of you, but she's kind of looking at something that's like slightly above you. Like, so if your eye line is mine, right? She would be looking like above your head, like here.
Right.
So she kind of looks up.
I see 3 souls here.
Excuse me?
What stories you must tell?
I'd love for you to elaborate on that.
Well, I'd love for you to take a seat.
And you see the chair pulls itself out.
And I would also request this is a private reading, if you would be so kind, sir.
She's talking to you, Anzu.
Hello.
Hello. I can hear you.
I'll take a seat.
Okay, well, a group
How much
reading
do
it
you
is.
cost? Yes.
Well, it depends on what do you want to know. I could tell you how many children you're going to have, how you're going to die, who you'll be in your next life, these things and more.
It'd be better if I asked how many more times I'm going to die. Am I right, dear? No.
Yeah.
What do you
That
wish
was
to
a
know?
discrimination.
Well, so Anzu, you sat down.
Yes. Did you sit
And
down?
there's one chair.
Can I
Anzu
sit
is
on your
down.
lap?
Ooh.
It's a group reading. It's not quite the same.
Mm.
It's not that weird.
Sit on your shoulders.
Like Yoda.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you want to do?
What kind of reading do we want?
I don't really want to know how I'm going to die.
No, you'll experience that plenty of times, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Perhaps maybe just like a general future reading or something. I don't know.
Near
Very
future.
well. The future of the two of you, or just you?
Is she talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh god. Let's go the two of us for now.
Very well.
You see, she begins to shuffle the cards.
If I might ask, for a personal thing, such as a hair or even a toenail.
Can I make like a check to see if I remember, if I know if that's gonna like fuck me in some way, like some kind of like Arcana check or something?
Yeah, go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Because
I'm just going to go and click my toenail.
Anzu just, I've been meaning to do this.
It's not good. It's
Gnarliest.
Yeah, just nasty. What was it, Thea? My bad.
It was a 4, so it's not
4.
good.
You know, you've heard legends of Fey creatures, you know, like don't eat the food in the Feywild, and like if they get a piece of your hair, they can make a possession charm or whatever, you know. You don't know too much about the Underdark. I mean, it's always best to be cautious when dealing with potential magics, especially divination magics.
Is this strictly for divination purposes?
Of course. What else would it be for?
Insight check.
Go ahead.
20 something. 25.
You get the feeling that there is more at play here than she is letting on. It's up to you whether you want to do this or not.
I mean, I've already got a chicken foot under my eye.
That is true.
What's this one bitch gonna do to me, you know?
I mean, you never know.
I think last time I did this, I was naked and then black
I'm
spheres
gonna
a little bit.
pluck out a piece of hair and gingerly put it in her hand.
Okay, Anzu, are you giving her a toenail?
Yes, the big toe.
Okay. Kind of a large toenail.
Very, very good. This will assist me in my reading.
So she begins to... You see, like, magical runes begin to kind of float around the room. As she begins to kind of conjure up... what you see is kind of like different shots, almost like a camera from your life. Like, different instances of things. And then finally, the nail that Anzu gave shatters and kind of turns into dust around the room. And then you see your hair begin to... It lights on both ends until the two fires meet, and what was once orange flame now is blue flame sitting in the center.
I fear great and awful things for the two of you. I see a coming calamity that you'll try to end, but with one minor misstep could lead to destruction. I also see two outcomes. One where you and your family lay dying on cold stone, and another where you live a bountiful life. Ultimately, the decision is yours.
What a fortune teller thing to say.
Exactly.
I hate it when they say that the decision is mine, because I don't know the decision. It's quite scary, isn't it?
Anzu Zook,
Oh, great, here we go.
your future is more clear.
Oh,
You will die.
I see the choice between the son you love and the woman you risked everything for. Only one may live.
Oh.
The other must die.
And then the fire flares up, and you see this woman begin to get taller and rise. And you
Spider
see
legs!
Large spider
No!
legs begin to, as the shadow of this woman projects into the tent. And then the fire, with one last flash, she's gone.
God damn it.
can I cast counter spell?
This is not a spell.
It's an ability, probably.
Also, the tent that you guys were in is gone. You guys are standing in the courtyard now. Just
I
chilling.
look at Anne and I say, let's not tell anybody of this.
Yes, I think we should keep this between ourselves.
You guys then see Cirrus coming over with a giant Lolth plushie in his hands.
Oh, Jacob, I was gonna say, I wanted to help him out. So am I wearing the same uniform as all the other Duergar are?
Yeah.
I want to walk up to the Duergar after he like goes 3 or 4 times. I'm gonna walk up to the Duergar that is at that booth. I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna point that like kind of like a shift change.
And make a deception check.
Okay.
This will determine if Cirrus will have to spend another silver or not.
Okay. 25.
25. The Duergar looks at his wrist as if he has a watch on, but he doesn't. And he just kind of walks out.
I'm gonna take the spot. I'm gonna look at Sears. Hand him the balls.
Nice.
Or keep.
Yeah, so Cirrus, you plug away at this thing,
So
and eventually...
as he plays one round, I'm gonna just be like, and then hand him 100 bones.
Yeah. You guys successfully conned the most disturbing carnival.
I would like to, if Zygon's playing a game, I want to try the same thing with him.
Zygon, what are you doing as everyone else is kind of going off?
I'm doing that. Shoot the green sludge into the.
Shoot the green sludge. So the green sludge.
It's a race.
Yeah. So you see, what you're filling is the abdomen of a spider, like what would look like the abdomen of a spider.
So gross.
And then you shoot it. Make a dexterity check for me.
15.
15. There's a few moments where you kind of miss, but ultimately you do get it. And then the Duergar on duty hands you 6 bones. And at this is, again, the dolls of, like, other things. And then the ultimate prize here, you see what looks like a large bat. Like, probably about the size of, like, a dinner plate. Only, instead of a normal bat face, it's a giant eye. Like, just a big old eye.
I must have it.
It's a homunculus bat. So,
nice.
Do with that what you will.
I'd like to go to that booth next, Jacob.
Okay.
And then I'm going to point over to the basketball booth so that he knows it's his time to switch over to that booth.
Okay, make a deception check with advantage.
Madden guidance? Oh, man. 30.
30. Yeah, he's like, and then he walks off.
I look at Zygon and I go, and I basically like go again.
The exact same thing.
Yeah.
So you guys successfully con the carnival once more.
And then, Jacob, my last plan, after I hand Zygon his 100 bones and then his toy, or his plushie, whatever it is.
Oh no, it's a live homunculus bat.
Oh, okay, well I hand him the live homunculus bat. I want to look for an information booth. Somewhere it looks like the main main center of like what's going on here.
Okay. So as Animus is kind of walking off, Zygon, you have this weird giant-eyed bat in a cage. What are you gonna do?
Nothing yet. I'm gonna walk around. I'm just gonna have the cage out.
Okay. So Animus, as you go to this large booth, you see.
Oh, before I go to the booth, is there a food booth?
There's like a food court, sort of like county fair style area.
What is the version of a corn dog here?
It would be
It is a corn dog.
It's actually interesting.
It's just a corn dog.
It is undisclosed meat, wrapped in spider web.
Is the meat man there?
No, the meat man is not there.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
That just goes from event to event.
I'm gonna point the food guy over to the booth where I just was at with Zygon.
Okay. Okay.
Are we just stealing shit from this place?
Yes.
Is that what this
Kinda,
turned
yeah.
into?
Yeah, this is kind of, yeah.
Murder hobo. Let's do it.
The other two had a weird experience with the spider lady, and you guys are doing a Three Stooges bit.
25.
Okay.
And I grab a hot dog on my way, or a corn dog on my way out, and then I head to the information booth.
Okay. It's kind of like the cotton candy that Shrek makes, in one of the Shrek movies. I don't remember which movie that's in. Maybe the first one.
I feel like that was the first one.
Yeah,
It's
I think
a
it's
little
the first
weird.
one. Make a Constitution saving throw for me.
It doesn't
Wasn't it
taste good.
Frogs on a stick or something.
It's an 8.
8. So the meat, as you chew it, begins to move inside your mouth.
Spit it out.
Just
Spit it out. Put it in the trash. Keep walking to the information
Never
booth.
speak of it again.
We don't need to talk about that
Nothing
one.
happened.
No.
All right.
I have live spiders in my teeth for weeks.
So
But
you
I don't
make
have
it
teeth.
to the desk, and running this is not a Durgar.
Oh,
You
shit.
see a very finely dressed man wearing like a bedazzled vest. And he has very like high cheekbones, very sharp features, long pointed ears, like kind of like a gray, like an ash gray sort of skin, and then like very white, almost like white smoke kind of hair that kind of flows down just past his shoulders.
Okay. So,
Hello, how can I help you?
well,
He has human legs, humanoid legs.
I'm still a Durgar zombie, so.
Oh, don't worry, you can drop the facade with
God
me.
damn it. Of course he knows.
Hello.
I turn back.
Hello, I see you got our Lolth plush. Those are limited edition.
Ah, nice. It's very cute. I like it.
Maybe
Yes, the webbed matron is quite adorable in a very childlike form.
Yes, indeed.
How do we... I'm gonna turn back into Animus for now. Wait.
Ah, yes.
Wait. Before I do,
Hmm.
does it look like he knows that I'm just not a Durgar, or does it look like he knows
Make an insight check.
exactly what I am?
Make an insight check.
I added guidance, by the way. 15... 21?
21. He knows who you are. Or at least, like, knows that you are a Kinku.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just turn back into Animus.
Well, it's good to see you as your true self. How can I help you, gentlemen?
What is this place?
It's a carnival.
I see that.
We had to go cheap on the labor, though. So,
Right.
I just found the old inhabitants of this fortress, and I put them to work.
Ah,
so
so
to
this
speak.
is your carnival.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like a franchisee thing.
Right.
There are many carnivals around the Underdark. But yes, this is mine. I run this establishment, and I can answer any questions you might have about here or the general area of the Underdark that we're currently in.
So you don't get much business.
What am I supposed to do with this? And I want to show him my bet.
Oh, you won the homunculus bat.
Yeah.
Well, they don't live too long, but they're great hunting companions. If they get a drop of someone's blood, they can find them anywhere in the world.
Oh, that's kind of insane.
But they only live, I'm looking at that one, that one probably only has about 6 hours left.
Hmm.
I'm gonna shake the cage a little.
It's like,
It is disturbing. For some reason, it only has one eye and it has dry eye. You don't know why, but it's just weird.
but if you would like, my friend, I could perhaps teach you the ways of making one of these bats. It doesn't also have to be a bat. I just find it's good for the aesthetic.
I can see that. Yeah, I would like that very much.
Well, that would only be 500 platinum, and I would be willing to do it.
And how many bones is that?
Oh, this isn't a carnival prize.
I'd beg to differ. I just won this at the carnival, right?
Yes, but the knowledge of how to make another, that costs money.
Oh.
Now, gentlemen, I'm sure you have more questions. What is it you wish to know? I am at your service.
Flagon, that's not something you want to get into, making homunculus. It's just otherworldly, not very... Anyway, so... not many customers in this area, unless they're...
You'd be surprised.
Mostly Underdark people, or is it...
Mostly, yes. A few of the, more
Dwarves.
adventurous members of Craghammer have come down here. I would advise, though, to not go, wandering too far. The, lava sharks have been getting more and more aggressive recently, which is why I've had to cast a frost spell over this fortress.
Jacob, I would like to... well, hold on. I'll say it when it happens. So, we're actually trying to find, like a more centralized area where we can get into the Temple of Lolth, or maybe like start to... We're trying to follow Lolth, basically. That's why we're here.
Oh, new converts.
Of course, yes. And I've already gotten the tattoo in Craghammer from some of the Duergar up there, and I'm going to hold up my wrist. I'm going to use Alter Self to make my feathers disappear and under the feathers have a symbol of Lolth on my arm. And then have
Make a deception check.
And then have the feathers reappear.
He's gonna read right through that.
29.
Well, I've never met a member of your kind that has wished to join the matron. They're having a festival in a few days, no, hours. You lose track of time down here. Soon, that you may wish to join. I have heard rumors that they have recovered an artifact that has been stolen. That was stolen many years ago.
Interesting.
Stolen?
Yes. A group of adventurers came down here looking for it, and killed a lot of people.
Oh.
Oh, interesting. Was he a dwarf?
I don't know for sure.
Okay, no.
I know that it was a few years ago, and they stole the staff, and it was only recently recovered by us.
Like the staff. They stole the staff.
Well, there are many staves of Lolth, but this one in particular was held by the High Priestess. She was killed in the ensuing battle, but the priestesses have reclaimed it recently.
That is good. That is very good, yes.
Well,
I wish to be blessed by a priestess of Lolth.
Well, don't we all? Anyway, but if you would like, did you get the flyer at the front?
Oh yeah, I think he has it. Turned his eye on.
We got the flyer, yes. Unfortunately, I myself and most of our compatriots don't speak Undercommon too well. He can read it pretty well, but it's one of those things where we're kind of in like the mixing phase of trying to like get out of the overworld and
it's not the easiest language to learn. There's a lot of guttural noises. I get it. I only learned Common because I'm running the Carnival. But I have an option. My sister is one of the priestesses. I happen to have some of her blood. Don't ask why. I just do. Good. But with your bat friend here, you could he could consume her blood and track it for a small fee, of course.
What is that fee?
Well, I'll give you two options. Either one, 20 gold pieces, or two, that lovely eye patch you have on, sir.
I put 20 gold
question.
pieces sitting right in front of him.
Very well. I'll have to find another eye patch. I think it would go well with my ensemble.
It's hard to find anything made well from fabrics in Craghammer and below.
Yes, the dwarves are more of a metalworking people, and I need the finer silks.
Right. Well, you know, if we make our way back up there anytime soon, maybe we could bring something back down through the carnival that would suit your needs for an eye patch.
Oh, well, that would be very polite.
Yes. If we, I don't know if we don't really want to be back up there right now. Not our favorite place. So.
It's like too bright or something up there. So,
Oh, I understand.
It's mostly just the city life of like the material plane. It's just too...
Yes, the hustle and bustle of the top worlders. It's just, who would want it?
The fact that I'm being introduced into the underworld, into the Underdark, with a carnival is just it just makes it so much more inviting.
Well, we like to pride ourselves on kind of breaking the stereotypes. The top worlders, they say we're evil and that we wish to destroy them all. First of all, who wants to be under the sun all day? Ugh.
Right?
For real.
Second of all,
black feathers just make it so hot up there.
Exactly,
And I don't have
it's got to be so hot.
glands. I have to
It's
shit
gotta
on
be
my feet to stay cold.
That is a large burden to bear. Yeah, I should dig it.
It had to happen.
That's got to be in your next character art. If we get one more character art done, we've got to add that.
Oh man,
White feet.
But yes, the hustle and bustle and everything. My family moved to the Underdark only a few generations ago, but my sister is part of she's a high priestess, which is pretty awesome. And I'm running this magnificent carnival. But yes, I'm sure there's plenty of work down here. Mostly mining, but there's also cultivation and things of that nature.
if we're going to buy your sister's blood, can I just know her name?
Yes.
It's one of those things. It's just a little.
Her name is Kurzara.
Kurzara.
Yes. I am Durzara, by the way.
He is.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well. If I might inquire a little bit about you, we like to do surveys to see who our customers are and things of that nature. So, can you tell me your realm of origin, please?
Who's he asking?
All of you. Just, I like to survey my customers and make sure that the word is getting out.
Mine's mostly the material plane. I was born somewhere else, but mostly the material plane throughout.
And where were you born, sir? If you don't mind me asking.
Yeah, I was born in the Shadowfell.
Okay. Yes.
I think that's one of the reasons why the Underdark really just calls to me.
Yes, but the Underdark is more homey than the Shadowfell.
It is.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of like.
I've only vacationed in the Shadowfell, so
I wasn't there long.
I have a tourist mentality,
I hardly remember it. There's nothing there's nothing that really brings me back there. No traumatic reason that would ever make me come back to that area. So I just stay in the material plane. And then heard about the Underdark when I was through Craghammer. I was like, oh, that's good. Maybe we can check it out. And then the Lolth stuff, it all just really picked up. It was just like so interesting. So.
Well, that's good to hear. And you, sir, he looks at you, Sears.
Oh, I'm from the Feywild.
Oh, well, you're only our third customer from the Feywild. It's a pleasure.
Oh, yeah.
The Fey don't tend to enjoy the aesthetic of the Underdark as much.
No, they don't.
Well, it's very nice to have you here. And congratulations on winning your plushie.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Oh, one minor thing. Very minor about the plushie, I should warn you. It likes to move.
I hate that.
Like on its own?
Yes.
Interesting.
It's not that
Like,
big of a deal. Just
like-
make sure, you know.
how does it move?
Oh, it walks.
Oh, really? Can I like? Can I put it like on a leash and like walk it?
I would advise against that.
Oh.
It has exhibited some violent tendencies. Perhaps we should not have put one of Lolth's prayer stones inside it.
Hindsight.
But you know, the kids like it.
Is it more of like a put it in a cage kind of deal, or is it like a?
I probably should not do that. I would just
Probably shouldn't.
no. I would just let
do
it
its
kind of
thing?
roam, and as long as no one really bothers it, it should be fine.
Okay. I don't want to lose it, so like, how do I
Mm-hmm.
keep track?
Well, I do have a tracking spell that you could put on it for a small fee, of course.
How much?
Yeah. Yeah. How much? Is
Oh, just a measly 5 gold pieces.
it? Five gold. Is this something that's like encrypted? Like only I know. Only I can track it, or is this?
I could add that feature for an extra gold piece.
I feel like there's a security flaw there. You know, I'll think about it. Is this something? Can I like come back later and we could chat about it?
Yes, of course, sir.
Oh,
Of course.
yeah.
The carnival is a permanent fixture.
Seriously, if you want me to, I can just go ahead and give him the gold, and then we can.
No, I'll think about it.
No, yeah, of course.
Tight budget and all that.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah.
We spent so much money here trying to like with the corn dogs and the prizes.
Anyway, so yeah, I just don't want to like. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We're fine. I'll figure it out. We're good.
Very well. Well, if you don't have any more questions, gentlemen, there's been a problem with the shift change. I think they started a little early. Don't know why that happened. But I'll just have to.
Hate when that happens.
Yeah, well, you know, you can't reanimate good help these days.
No, you cannot indeed. No.
But thank you, gentlemen. And you see him start to walk off.
Well, here goes Zygon, the blood for your homunculus.
Alright, we'll do it. I'll open the cage.
Oh
Hey.
wait, should we grab the others first?
Nah.
It flies out, and you see the eye kind of rotate like 360, kind of looking around it.
And how are you gonna give it? Are you just gonna offer this vial? Like, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna
Here,
put
Patty.
a little bit
Okay.
on
Should have probably fed it before.
the tip of my.
I think we drop it into its eye.
Oh, maybe I can I'll just put a little bit onto like a piece of the corn dog.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there you go.
You see it
The meat part though, not the spicy
land.
part.
You see it land, and it goes starts to eat, and you see the eye go from like a clear eye to like this really like rich kind of obsidian color, and you see it begin to fly off outside of the carnival.
Okay, Thea, Anzu, we gotta go. We gotta follow this bat. Shit.
Sounds good.
Excuse me, but
What?
All right, so as the 5 of you begin to rush out of the carnival,
Wait,
Linares,
what did Anzu say?
I have no idea. What he
Hunter,
said. His
what
mic
did you
cut
say?
out.
hello.
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 Oh,
We're going.
Oh.
We're following this homunculus bat.
I'll
So-
get on. What's my owl's name?
Zato.
No, not Zeta.
Oh, the one I
The other
had.
one.
I can read. Do
They're
we need
gone.
a fly?
Those things are gone.
Do we need
no,
a fly?
it's-
No.
You see it going through like a tunnel system as Linares is kind of like, what?
And we're just running after it behind
Yeah,
her.
just like and then
Ladarius!
are we chasing the bat? We're
chasing
chasing
the
the bat.
bat.
Okay, and usually she starts to run. And as you guys run after this bat, that will be where we end tonight's session.
Nice.
That was fun. It was good to get back into it.
That was a very Scooby Doo
Thanks
episode.
again.
It was a very Scooby Doo episode. I was needing one of those. I think because things are about to get very interesting. So, thank you all so much for watching. I also want to say thank you so much to my players. A lot of crazy stuff's been going on with me lately, and this has been a really nice thing to have to come back to. So I want to say thank you to everyone here and everyone watching, and to my players. You know, you guys are my closest friends, and it really shines through in these moments. So thank you all so much, and we hope to see you next week for more Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons.